Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 550. As you may remember, Bhishma was talking about who is a friend. Generally, it is the rule rather than the exception that a person is dear because of the purpose they serve, nothing more. The friendship terminates as soon as the reason for the friendship dies. An intelligent person should know when to make peace with a foe. Remember, when two persons who were once enemies become friends, it is obvious that each is only biding their time when they can get the better of the other one. The wiser of the two will necessarily succeed. The policy is that while you are afraid of the other one, you should appear as though you are not. You should appear as though you trust that person implicitly, and all the time you should be mistrusting them. When the time demands it, you should make peace with your foe, and at the earliest opportunity, you must wage war. This rule should apply even for a friend. Yudhishthira, tell me, what is the source of sin? Where does it proceed from, and what is the foundation on which it is built? Bhishma, covetousness is the one root of all sin. It destroys all merit and all goodness. From it proceeds the river of sin. It is from this single source that many of the sins flow. Covetousness is the eternal spring of cunningness and hypocrisy. Wrath is born of covetousness. Lust is born of covetousness. And several of the terrible maladies of the mind spring from it. Loss of judgment, deception, pride, arrogance, malice, vindictiveness, shamelessness, loss of virtue, anxiety, and infamy. These are some of the many children of covetousness. Let me recount to you the names of some more of them. Miserliness, cupidity, desire for every kind of improper behavior, pride of birth, pride of learning, pride of beauty, pride of wealth, pitilessness, malevolence, insincerity, appropriation of another's wealth, harshness of speech, talking ill of others, gluttony, a love of falsehood, and a love of every kind of evil act. In life, no person has ever been able to give up covetousness. Life may decay, but this will never wane in its power. Even people of great learning, whose minds are the very treasury of all the scriptures, who have the intelligence to clear all the many doubts of others, are found to be incompetent to manage their own affairs. They are spineless and weak, and it is because they are slaves of this dread disease, covetousness. Yudhishthira said, tell me about ignorance. Bhishma, ignorance, my child, again has its origin in covetousness. As it grows, ignorance grows with it. The root of covetousness is but loss of clear thinking, loss of judgment, and so ignorance is an inseparable companion of covetousness. Yudhishthira, what are the duties which should be preferred to all others? Bhishma, the highest duty is self-restraint. Just as the great sin, covetousness, leads to all sins, self-restraint leads a person to the highest glory. It has a number of good qualities born of it: forgiveness, patience, abstaining from injuring others, impartiality, truth, sincerity, modesty, steadiness, liberality, freedom from wrath, contentment, sweetness of speech, benevolence, freedom from malice. A person who is self-restrained will never be a slave to the attachments of the earth. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.